Stabbity Rabbit once reached the conclusion that life is a drag and that love is illusion. He'd done what he could, and he'd done not too badly, he thought as he packed up his carrots and sadly returned all his books through the library chute and paid all his bills, and some others to boot. He pulled out a letter that Joseph Cornell had written him once and enclosed with a shell he'd found on the beach, or more likely a shop where they sell the odd bottomless box, the odd top, and started to read it, but then thought best not. Instead, he pulled out of his pocket some shears and cut it to pieces and wet it with tears. He looked at the scraps that were left, smeared and wet, then dampened them further with spit and some sweat. He needed them more, and molded them into a box on the floor, which, sanded and polished and coated with lacquer again and again as with soot, only blacker, would serve as the ground for a beautiful painting that Stabbity thought might make someone start fainting. And so he made art until late in the night, and sleepless he wondered if maybe he might someday, not today, or not even this year, find someone, somewhere, in some uppermost heaven, but no, not in one life or two, not in 7. There's only the one, never two, as Sook says, and not every quest will be crowned with success. So Stabbity looked at the box he had made. He stroked its cool flanks and the edging of braid protruding from inside, then lifted the lid and thought about just why he did what he did. Inside, it was painted not black, but bright red, the color of hearts and the color of dead Canadian maple leaves not yet turned brown from trampling in mud, or from being turned down like the edge of a coverlet knitted and pierced, or the tip and the inside, well wrinkled and creased, of Stabbity's own rather loppy left ear. Someday, not today. No, not even this year.